Well, now Reed and Jackson are going to show you how to deal with an enemy who is armed with a kosh or truncheon. Same as for the man who strikes downward with a knife. Meet his forearm with your own edge of hand. At the same time, punch at tummy, followed by other kicks and blows. You may remember that early on I told you never to kick at a standing opponent who was ready and waiting for you. This will show you why. First of all, a straightforward, violent kick. Oh! Now let's see it in slow time. As he kicks, turn outwards and sweep his leg upwards. The stronger you sweep, the harder he falls. The second type of kick is the one where your opponent, as they say in boxing, telegraphs his intention. Now, in slow time, turn inwards and raise the near foot so that the outer edge of your boot meets his shin. So never kick at a standing enemy. It's too terribly easy to defeat. Just one other case. An enemy may approach and at the last moment think better of it. He must not get away. One on the deck is worth two on the run. Next we come to a few simple releases. First of all, held round the body from behind, outside or inside the arm. And here it is, slowed down. If you're wearing a helmet, jerk your head back sharply in the hope of striking him in the face. At the same time, claim one of his arms firmly with both hands and clasp it tight to your body. While you are doing this, place your corresponding leg, left arm, left leg, backwards, outside your opponent's foot. Keep the grasp on and turn your body sharply away from the backward leg. He's bound to go and you then proceed with the execution. Now, the man who attacks your throat with his forearm.
Sorry, Jack.
And here's the secret. Grasp his forearm firmly with both hands. At the same time, drop on the corresponding knee. Right arm, right knee. As your knee goes down, bend sharply forwards towards it. He must go either over your back or to one side, and you pounce on him and knock him out. Perhaps he grasps your throat with his hands. If so, grasp one finger of each hand, preferably the little finger. Bend it sharply outwards and upwards. Hold on tight, stoop forward, and throw. Just a word of warning. In practicing, you cannot do the throw with the little fingers, or they'll break. You must grip the wrist or the whole hand. Now here it is in quick time. When you've laid the enemy out, if you want to secure him as a prisoner, you should know how to truss him up. Take a piece of thin cord, telephone cable or electric flex, and secure his thumbs together behind his back. Don't put the thumbs together. Secure one thumb first, and then make the other fast to it. Now bend one leg over and place the ankle behind the knee of the other leg. Then bend that leg towards you and secure the ankle firmly and as close as possible to the thumbs. If you have no thin cord or wire and have to use rope or strap, you cannot tie his thumbs together. In that case, you must lash his wrists. Remember, the same rule applies. Make fast to one wrist first and then secure the other to it. After that, you proceed with the ankles as before. If you still have spare end, take a turn round his neck. Hold taut and secure. If after getting your man down, you wish to hold him down for a while, maybe you have no cord or rope, do it like this. Turn him face downwards. Sit astride the small of his back with your back towards his head. Put one ankle behind his other knee. Bend the leg back towards you and sit back holding onto the upper foot. If he gives any trouble, you just pull on that foot and he'll soon back up. Lastly, we come to a problem which may easily confront any of us. How to march a prisoner, and what to do if you yourself are being marched away as a prisoner. In order to avoid any confusion in your minds, we'll take each case separately. Let us start with how to march a prisoner. First of all, if armed with a rifle and bayonet, This is the proper way to do it. Keep the point of your bayonet in line with his back, but never bring it nearer than 2 feet clear. If he won't get on, bring your rifle to the high port and use your boot like this. Now, why don't we prod him in the back with our point? You see? This time he'll have a pistol. If he won't get on, never poke your pistol into his back. Keep it well away from him. Grab his shoulder with your free hand and urge him on like this. Why don't we stick the pistol in his back? Here's why. If you have a knife, hold it ready for an upward thrust and never prick him in the back to get a move on. If he is stubborn, hold your knife well back, grasp him by the shoulder as before, and shove him along like this. Why don't we prick him on? Here's why. Jackson getting some of his own back now. With the cosh, grab the shoulder as before, and keep the cosh well back, ready for this. If you hold it over his head, this will happen. You will note that in all those cases, the important thing is to keep your weapon ready for immediate use and well clear of the prisoner. Remember that, because now we're going to see what to do if the tables are turned and you are the prisoner. There are 2 things you must do. You must note very carefully in which hand your enemy is holding his weapon. And secondly, you must make him urge you on with it.
Sorry, Jack.
The moment you feel the bayonet point at your back, swing round. At the same time, beat your nearer arm downwards to parry the rifle outwards. Follow up with edge of hand blows and kicks. Here's what to do if your enemy has a pistol. The moment you feel the pistol point in your back, same action as before, swing the near arm down and knock the pistol outwards. Follow on, as before detailed. With the knife, the same rules apply. This time, see if you can describe the actions for yourselves. Point. Hand. We all know this bit. Learn to do the very simple movements you've just seen until you know them thoroughly and can do them at full speed in full equipment. Practice makes perfect.
Hold the front rank and stick him up. Go. Up hand, stand by, swing, and turn. Now, kick, kick, kick. That's right, move. Up.
The essentials of close combat are speed, determination, and ruthlessness. Go all out. As Shakespeare says, be bloody, bold, and resolute.